what, human needs are being fulfilled by the addiction. And, I simplified how I think about human needs. We basically have 6 that we're always balancing, right? You have the need for certainty and uncertainty. People either want certainty in their lives, somebody that can stay 30 years in the military, work for the government for 30 years. Certainty is important to them, right?
Yeah.
And you make them uncertain, they freak out. So maybe the addiction is because everything else in my life is freaking out. I know if I have, 6 beers and a half a pint, you're certain what's going to, even though it's going to, and again, flipping back to the NLP, it also is comforting to know that people don't have to make sense. There's no logic. So anyway, so I look at, do they want certainty or are they uncertain? Do they want uncertainty? Is if they're in a boring job, my God, I work for a factory. I've been turning a wrench, the same, putting on that tire on that truck for 30 years, Well, the money's good, so I stay, but I hate it, right? So how do they get that uncertainty in their life? Well, drinking, drugging, doing that can make it uncertain. So you're always balancing that. And then the 2 big ones that people are always balancing is the need for connection. We want to connect with people, but at the same time, we want to feel significant, right? So we're always balancing that. If you go too much after significance, you lose connection. That's where you get these business people who become billionaires and, their kids don't know them. They've been married 5 times. I always think of here in the States, I make fun of politicians that after 30 years in the Senate, they go, I'm retiring to be with my family.
Right.
Well, yeah, it's like, but that significance is important. We all want to be significant. And one thing, the ultimate significant act is having children. Because you have kids for 10 years, you're the most significant being in their life, right? So you want that significance, and how do you get it, right? And sometimes addiction can get it. You're the problem child, so your parents, everybody's worried about Joe, or Julie. So they're focused. That can be significant. Or you're the person that can drink and drug more than anybody, right? I know where all the dope houses are. I can score dope. Or like I remember when I first got out of service. Well, yeah. I got out of service. That's a term to be used lightly. But I knew where I lived at the time, Indiana, was dry on Sunday. You couldn't buy alcohol on Sunday. I knew everywhere you could get beer and liquor on Sunday. And that made me feel cool because people would be calling me up. I was impotent, And so if I gave that up, now I'm not significant, right? So we want to be significant. There's a lot of ways we do it. And then we want connection with other people, right? But if you over-connect with people, you lose significance. That's what codependency is. I'm nothing without you. So how do you get that connection? And one of the things now we're beginning to find, some of the people, one of the theories of addiction is it's a disease of connection or disconnection, right?
That makes a lot of sense.
And because maybe growing up, and I would fit this model, started drinking alcoholically at 13. I never knew how to form a true connection adult-wise, whether it's even good friends or sexual or anything. It's like, So I don't know how to connect, but you can connect with the alcohol or the drugs.
Go to KillabeeCenter.com, Radical Recovery Summit. For access to the interviews, you can watch them free online for 48 hours after they air, or you could purchase an all-access pass. KillabeeCenter.com.